So to pick up from our last video, we're going to just go ahead and do our cargo run, which now is telling us the user to input a number. So we're going to input a number. And we can see now that it guesses back. To make this game a little bit more fun, we're going to add a secret number that the user has to guess. So to do that, we're going to bring in a new package that's going to be called range. So basically, range is part of a crate. And crates they contain libraries that aren't meant to be executable. So right now we're running an executable program, but we want to add code that's inside this crate ran, which isn't to be executed on its own like an individual program. So we're going to bring that in using crate. And in order to do that, we need to update our cargo.toml file. So we're going to vi. Okay, and if you see here, we have headers. The first header is package, the second header is dependencies. Inside our headers tells us what we want there. So ran is going to be part of a dependency, so we're going to go ahead and do ran. And according to our URL, doc.rust-lang.org, we want to use the version 0.8.5. So to do that, we're going to do ran equals, quote, 0.8.5. Okay. No semicolon at the end of it. Let's get rid of that K, that was a typo. So we're going to save our file. And now that we updated our dependencies in our cargo.toml file, now we need to actually include that into our program. So we're going to do cargo build. So I've already included ran before, so that's why I just went real quick. But if you notice, if you're looking at that website, doc.rust-lang.org/book, and you're inside the program guessing game, the cargo build looks a little bit different the first time you did it. And when you add a new crate, sometimes it can take a few minutes to get all the dependencies that crate needs. And the first time I ran this, it actually took about 5 minutes. Just so you guys know. Okay. I can actually go back and show you. I was going to try to show you how long that took. But now that we included the ran crate, now we need to actually update our code to guess a secret number and to use that ran crate. So we're going to go back into our source code. And we're going to go ahead and update this. So we're going to tell it to use ran. And we want to use the range out of it. So we're going to use range. Okay. So after we print our line, now let's go ahead and update our code with a new variable. And this variable isn't going to be mutatable. So it means whatever secret number is, it's going to stay that until the program is done running and until the next time that it runs. So we're going to use our random package that we just incorporated into our program. And we're going to use ran thread underscore range because we want a range of numbers. Okay, and now that we're telling it to get a range of numbers, now we need to actually generate that range. So we're going to use gen underscore range. And the example actually shows 1 to 100, but let's just do 1 to 20. Okay. So in order for me to make this a little bit easier for you guys, I'll just tell you that we're using ran.range. The range trait defines a method that the random numbers generator implements, and that the trait must be in the scope of those methods that's allowed. And later on in our videos, we'll cover more of that. So we added 2 lines, or we added 1 line, so now we need to add another line so that the user actually knows what that secret number was. So now we're going to do another print line. And I'm just going to space this out a little bit by adding an extra line here. we're going to tell it what the secret number is. If you remember before, we called up our variables using the open brackets and then the variable name. So our variable name was secret number. Okay, we're going to close our variable. And then we're going to close our parens, and then we're going to put our semicolon in. So now we have secret number is going to be generated from these methods that's allowed inside the range library, or range, sorry, inside the random library. And now it's going to print it out. Okay. Looks like everything's okay here. I don't think I missed anything yet, so we'll find out though as soon as we go ahead and try to build this. So now if we do a random, now if we do a new run, a cargo run, we should see if the random library that we just included works and if we have any code errors inside our program. Okay, we can see the secret number is 10.